Happy Monday and welcome to Monday MAME. I'm your host as always, Mark W, and today we're going to play some arcade games. We're going to go back in time, specifically to the year 1985. And I've collected a list of games from 1985 that I've either played and I know are good, or my Googling determined are good games that I haven't played. So I made this list of 13 games. We probably won't get to all of them. Um, but the plan is to play as many as I can, I guess. And why are we joining the year 1985? I just thought it would be interesting to make a specific theme for the stream. And first thing I thought of was basically, why don't we focus on a specific year, perhaps? And then I started thinking, what year? Well, the 80s and 90s are great years for arcade games. Time travel makes me think of Back to the Future. Back to the Future makes me think of 1985. So here we are with a list of well-regarded games from the year 1985. Let me know, by the way, if you can hear everything okay, as well as see everything okay. Hopefully you can hear the game. You should hear some audio in this preview of Choplifter in the top right, as well as my voice. Hopefully my voice is loud enough that you can hear it clearly over the audio, but if I shut up, you should be able to hear the game as well. That's me shutting up for a moment. And let me know if you think any audio level should be adjusted. That said, sorry about the late start. I basically was trying to get my Xbox 360 controller to work here with my RetroPie unit, and that's because these two games, Space Harrier and Empire Strikes Back, they work best by far with an analog stick. And long story short, I was not able to get it work in time, so that'll have to wait for another time, unfortunately. Or I can just try playing them with my regular digital stick, but it's gonna be pretty terrible. I might just try it anyway and see if I can manage. So here's my list of 85 games. Let's just go down the list, I suppose. Some of these games I know, by the way. I've played probably about half of them. Some of them I don't know at all, so I'll be playing them for the first time. I'm lying a little bit. I had loaded each of these games just to make sure it works and that I can press the buttons. So with all that said, let's go right into Choplifter. Choplifter is a game in which you're a dude in a chopper rescuing little people on the ground, I think, and shooting other planes and stuff as you go. I had this on Atari 8-bit computers, Atari 800, back in the day. I never played the arcade one, I don't think, so maybe it's a little different, I don't know. And this screen here takes a little while, by the way. When I loaded it last night, I found that this whole IC check screen is like a minute long. Maybe even 2 minutes. So sorry about that. By the way, I have the chat open and I'm paying attention to it. I enjoy chatting. Yes, it is a... As I was saying that I was paying it, I switched to the chat, and Arturo, my most loyal and frequent viewer of this stream and my PC gaming stream, he said it sounds like a chain gun, and he hears it. Yeah, that Choplifter, the preview was playing a kind of a machine gunny sound. Okay, so I got the title screen here. Yeah, so here we go. This actually says copyright 82, although my sources I looked at otherwise said 85. Oh, look at the bottom, it says reprogrammed by Sega 1985. So this must be kind of a remake of an older Choplifter, I think. So I'm just going to glance at this demo for a moment to remember what's going on. Yeah, you're basically shooting things in your chopper, but as you know, if you can see, as you move forward, you angle downward, which is something you have to get used to. If you stay level, you will shoot across. So if you want to shoot something coming at you across, you need to stop moving, essentially. And you can also rotate between facing forward and or facing to the left or right. If you're facing forward, you can drop bombs on the things to the ground, on the ground. Otherwise, you shoot stuff out of the sky. And with that little explanation, let's begin. Okay, here's my little dude in the red shirt and jeans going into the chopper. Hopefully I can get the hang of the controls, because it's not the easiest game to control. Okay, so we're facing forward, always a good start. Shooting planes. Oh, I turned around by accident. Okay. Apparently I'm Worse than I thought. Okay. Oh, am I supposed to press a different button to shoot? Yes, I am. Okay. In the old version I had in Atari, it was same button to rotate as well as to shoot. So you just had to. Oof. Whoa. Hang on one second. They're just making it. They're not making it easy. Okay. At the very beginning, it's like I'm getting my butt kicked. All right. So I rescued a total of 0 people. I bet if I do this, it'll help. Okay, we gotta face forward to bomb the tank. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a lot harder than I remember. Could be my rusty old reflexes. But those tanks are definitely shooting more than I remember they used to. Okay, you can also shoot on the ground by just angling to the ground, apparently. I remember you had to face forward to bomb. Maybe it's certain targets. Ugh. I was gonna say maybe certain targets you need the bomb for, but otherwise you can shoot the regular shots. Okay, how's the volume? I think it sounds pretty low on my headset, but I'm not sure how it sounds for you. I'm going to increase it a tiny bit and try this again because I know I can do better. Well, I hope I can do better, I'll say. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I stopped to try to level and shoot ahead of me, but it did not make me face forward as I was expecting, so maybe it takes more time. Let's practice a little bit. Yeah, see that? It takes like 3 seconds maybe, or 2 seconds. I'm not sure why it makes me stick so close to the left side while I'm scrolling. Oof. Because then you can't see what's coming in front of you. Alright, so we've established I'm terrible, but I'm going to keep at it for a little bit longer. Okay, should I take the slow approach, or I guess when they contact you, they don't kill you? I'm not sure if I should just try to charge through and kill things as I can. I think I gotta say, I think I cheated death for a moment. Here are the guys you have to rescue. They're like, oh man, there's our rescue vehicle. I think we're screwed. So if you pull back, you get to aim upward for what that's worth. And these guys come from the right and the left. Even though you start from the right, they will sneak up from behind you, it looks like. Gonna try to bomb that thing. Wow. Okay, I learned to pull back, so that's good. A little bit getting in micro increments. I'm getting a little better, I would say. Very micro increments. I would not call myself anywhere near good yet. Oh, jeez. Well, as the Scottish MAME player I like to watch, his name is MAME Meister. As he likes to say, I'm rubbish. Okay, so I guess you got to keep moving because they'll come at you even if you go slow. I could play the Atari version. I might be better. Because that's the one I played. Oof. The one thing I'm struggling with is the controls have a... I guess it's sort of... I won't say it's realistic, but it's like... there's a lag time. So here's me pushing down. Here's me pushing up, down, up, right. Okay, so just gotta get used to that second. See, these guys on the ground are real bad. I'm just gonna go past them, I guess. But then more of them appear, and it's pretty dangerous. All right, I'm gonna keep going until I can rescue at least one prisoner. Or we could try to check if there's dip switches for difficulty. That could be the issue here. Difficulty set to hard. Look at that. Look at that. So what this does here, this screen, is it's simulating the physical dip switches that the arcade unit used to have. For some strange reason, it's defaulting to hard. Which might be just the default that existed in the real world, because sometimes these people who ran the arcades didn't really want to spend much time configuring in them, and yet they wanted to slurp out quarters from the customer as much as possible. So it's possible some of them default to harder difficulty levels. Okay, here we go, easy level. Now I can embarrass myself by dying on easy. Okay, so far it doesn't seem easier. It seems like about the same amount of enemies. Okay, these guys, I think, see the aim right eye. Okay. Expect me to grunt and moan a lot in this. I know it's not attractive, but okay. We're gonna get some prisoners rescued, dang it. Andy, whatever you just sent me is a 1988 game. That doesn't qualify as 1985. We are stuck in Marty McFly's year. So, okay, this is what I don't like, is I can't see what's in front of me because it makes me stick to the left side of the screen as I try to advance. I'm reading your text, your message now, Andy. Okay, I guess you're just pointing out that's a similar-ish game. All right, I'm just gonna give it one more go because I know nobody wants to watch me die repeatedly. I think I just lost a viewer, in fact. Although I've read that these stream statistics aren't always too accurate. Oof. Has anybody else watching ever played this before? I was pretty good on Atari, I think. It was, obviously, I'm not retaining that skill, but I am convinced it's very different. Alright, what is this, my last life? This is the last life, and then I give up. I'll probably practice this another time, because I want to be decent at it. No! Alright, that's it. That's it for me. I have been defeated by a Choplifter terribly. By the way, I will take requests from this list or otherwise, but I'm sticking with 1985 this year. Let's try Commando, another game I haven't played this game in any form, let's say that. But this was on a lot of top 10 lists or top X lists for Best games from '85. This is a run and gun kind of game. You run upward and shoot things. And by the way, if you play this in Japan, you are going to jail. See that? Criminal act. Alright, this is by Capcom, by the way. Alright, here we are landing in, I don't know, I want to say Vietnam. Who knows though? Generic jungle. Okay, you just shoot. There's a grenade button. That seems to be about the gist of it. Again, this is my first time playing, although I did launch the game for about 5 seconds just to test the controls last night. And that's how I know there's basically a gun button and a grenade button. So maybe I want to grenade this guy over the wall. Oh, it's not working. Wrong button. That's it. There, I got him. Overrun me here. What's this thing? The glowing thing looks like a treasure or something. No. Oh. Is that a POW? I guess I shouldn't kill him probably. I don't know if he's killable. Oof. Ready Player One. Has anybody seen or read Ready Player One? I see a lot of hatred towards it. Oof. I thought the book was decent. It was fun. I wasn't expecting a masterpiece or anything, but a lot of people say it's like the worst anything ever. Jesus, grenade. Am I supposed to be... No, I can't lob them up there. I guess I just have to not die from him and move on. I'm stuck in the tunnel somehow. Okay, let's just run straight up so I don't get down. Oh, the motorcycle guy left that time. So these guys hide behind rocks, which is dangerous. I guess you would want to lob grenades at them, probably. How dare they use natural cover? I don't approve. If you notice, your bullets don't actually traverse the whole screen. Oh! Game over. Oh, I have a high score, okay. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, you can actually enter a longer name, apparently. So I'm going to be MPW rules. And of course, you can't spell rules correctly. It has to be written like this. There we go. Alright, so MPW rules is in 5th place. I'll give it another try. I do have to press the button repeatedly. I just tried to see if I can hold it down, but no such luck. I could probably configure some sort of turbo mode, but right now I'm in carpal tunnel mode, which is much more painful, so it's extra realistic to simulate the soldier's experience. Try not to make too many quick jerky movements because my whole cabinet shakes a little bit. But sometimes you just got it. I've already been thinking about what my next cabinet will be. I'm probably going to make a custom one, but I don't know when I'll find the time to do that. It'll probably have to be like a retirement project. Oof. Yeah, those guys hiding behind rocks are not easy. Can I kill this guy without lobbing? Yeah, I can. Let's do that. Charge! Okay, charging was Probably a little reckless. I don't know why I have to get this glowing pile of bricks, but I just feel obligated to. Oof. Oh, look at the bomb. I just noticed the bomb. I have pretty good stock of grenades. 19. Might as well use it, I guess. Gonna die in a minute. Okay, you can only throw one grenade at a time. If there's one mid-air, it looks like you can't throw another. For what that's worth. Okay, I think that's it for me. That was Commando from Capcom. Now, this is a game I had never even heard of, but I saw it on a top 10 list, so I figured why the heck not. This is called Captain something Galavan. What was it? Cosmo Police Galivan by Nichi Butsu. Actually, I don't know if that's who it's by, because it's 1985 Nihon Butsu. Okay. Excuse me. So this is some kind of side-scrolling, jumping and beat-em-up kind of game. And there's a spaceship there for some reason. I'm beaming down from the spaceship. You got punch and kick buttons, but you press up to jump. Ooh, I'm getting killed. And that's a little bit awkward to press upward to jump. Okay, so what do you do with these things? These things are kicking my butt. You notice my power meter at the bottom is going down as I get hit. This guy looks like the Shredder or something from Ninja Turtles. Oh, I think I'm dead. Okay. Whoa! Oh, I think I hit a trampoline. Oh, I turned him into a skeleton and then I killed it. Oh, look, I got a gun and a RoboCop suit. Or it looks like a Tron suit, actually. What is this? Okay. Ooh, take that. This is my wave, my glowing multicolored wave thingy. Okay, let's jump. Oh. Okay, I didn't expect that. I thought I was going to jump on top of it. But I'm going down, apparently. The arrow says down. How do I get up? Wait. Pressing everything. Okay, nothing is responding anymore, so I don't know what I'm supposed to press. I'm trying every button I have and every direction on the stick. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just hang out here for a while. Any ideas? Maybe I have to press a direction and a button at the same time. Okay, great game, huh? It could be there's another button that I didn't think was even used by the game, but I have to press it to get off this ride. No, I'm trying all of them. Oh, something happened. Okay. The arrow's pointing left, but I'm going right. That must be... maybe it's something I have to get in that direction. No, don't kill me. Oh, this is my shoot. I should be shooting and not kicking. Yeah, I keep missing those trampolines. Take that, you fiend. Okay, that's the thing. Has anybody heard of this game? I had never even heard of it, and yet I saw it on a top 10 list from 1985. I'm hoping this arrow pointing to the left is actually where I want to go. Oh, down now. Okay, okay. What is going on? Okay, balloons or something. No, those are electrical thingies with orby thingies. Baby shark. Yes, I got my RoboCop suit again. Go away, shark. Run away, do 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 do. Run away. Oh, I'm dead. I'm going left again, apparently. And down and right. Okay. Okay, I'm supposed to go left? Oh, going this way. Okay. Stairs, okay. Okay, I need a P power-up thingy, because you're very weak when you're in this form. I'm gonna die. No. Okay. Left, 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 left. Oh. Oh, good, I'm power-up man now. Am I killing circles? Oh, this guy, okay. Okay, his eyes are glowing, which obviously means you gotta hit him in the eyeballs. It's very hard to dodge while shooting, actually. I guess you gotta learn his pattern. Game over. Okay, interesting little game. Weird controls. Why not make a button to jump instead of up? I don't know. And I got stuck at that elevator thingy for quite a while. Oh good, I can put in my full name again. So MPW. Maybe this was a thing in 1985. They said, you know, we could allocate a few more bytes per high score entry, and that would be awesome. Because now we have like 20 bytes for that. No, a little more than that. Alright, that is Cosmo Police Galavan by Nihon Busan. Well, has anybody here played a little game called Gauntlet before? Has anyone not played Gauntlet? Okay, so I only have two controllers, and in the original Gauntlet game, you cannot select. What I'm trying to say is each controller is hardwired to one character, so I can only choose Warrior or Valkyrie. Any suggestions? Otherwise, I'm just going to go with Warrior, I guess, because he's where I'm already sitting. But Arturo, you have not played Gauntlet. It's such a classic. It's in 1985 this came out. It blew everyone away. My local bowling alley had a copy, and not a copy, you know, it had a machine, and just you would have. It was always occupied. There was always like four people at it, because it's a four-player simultaneous shoot 'em up. More, it's kind of the more the merrier, and it's just you're constantly fighting monsters and grabbing all these different power-ups that you can see here, collecting treasure, and there's different like kind of mini challenges within the game, like you know. A timed bonus level when you're trying to grab a bunch of treasure. Really creative game. As you can see here, there's generators, which for the ghost monster, they look like bones, and the generators keep pumping out the type of monster specific to that generator. So you have to get to the generators and destroy them, otherwise the monsters are going to keep coming at you. And it's a fun game. When you're playing multiplayer, you have to coordinate because you can kill each other. And you can also shoot the food that heals you. So when someone next to you shoots the food, you might physically elbow them, which was part of the fun. You gotta stop shooting the damn food, and you punch your brother, and then he kills you. Okay, I'll play the Valkyrie. Yeah, there are friendly fire kills. There's shooting the food, which people hate even more. But the game actually gradually introduces those elements, which is pretty. I mean, it doesn't sound that crazy or that interesting, because today anytime you play a new game they gradually introduce new elements, but in this game 1985 they didn't really have that. So this is like you know, you start playing, you're at level 1, and then you're at level 2, and it says now you can shoot the food, so be careful. whereas before you could not shoot the food. And I don't know if it was those specific levels, but that's the idea. Anyway, let's get started. I am the Valkyrie. Gotta figure out my buttons. Okay. So Valkyrie is kind of a, a warrior chick. Collect magic. Okay, I'm pressing my magic button by accident. Here's the ghosts. Now you can kill them by shooting or just by hand to hand. If you do hand to hand, you take damage too, though. And this game had talking too, which wasn't too common in 1985. Not like a totally new thing. We saw that before in other earlier games like Berserk. Let me just focus on not dying here for a second. As you can see, these guys really pile up, and there's huge mobs of them. I usually just kind of play brainlessly and plow through things and keep pumping in quarters as needed, but I don't know. Trying to show a little bit of tact here, but not really being too successful. This game was also kind of a notorious quarter pumper because your health goes down with time, as you can see at the right. So here's some food. Now I have 100 extra health. Now what am I going to do? I don't have any magic to blast these guys with, but they give me a key right here, and I can open the door with the key, and they're all just going to mob me. So I'm going to go to a choke point and try to do this. As you can see, it takes me a few shots to kill them. The warrior has a stronger shot, I think, so he takes fewer shots to kill him. The wizard character has the strongest magic. Oh my god, what have I gotten into? So it just gave me a warning that my life force is running out already, so I need to pump in a quarter to get more life. I gotta kill bones, really. They're just gonna keep coming. Get some food. I could just make a bolt for the exit, which I might just do. That takes me to level 8, so I'm gonna go to the easier one, level 4 here. Fight hand to hand by running into grunts. I don't want to run into them though. They're just giving me a tip that I can do that. This is a potion. It's the fuel for the magic blast. My health is very low again. It's kind of a ruthless game. You got to keep pumping quarters in. It was designed to drain your pocket of quarters, and it was successful at that. Of course, this game might have dip switches as well. As you saw in the other game, Choplifter, there's difficulty levels that the guy managing your local arcade can actually change. Why don't we take a look at that? I might. Okay, actually I don't know how to get into the menu in this particular version of MAME that I have tied to this ROM. So I'm going to continue. So I'm back at the start of the level. Got a key, got a potion. Let's try the potion just for kicks. Ready? Boom. Blast everything on the screen. Now, I might regret using that so early, but I'm just kind of demoing for now. There is a death character that comes later, and death cannot be killed except by potion. So he's very dangerous. Gauntlet was ported to many systems. I think NES only had Gauntlet 2 though for some reason. Geez, too many. So the bones are really cranking them out, and I can't kill them fast enough. So unfortunately, I might have to just plow into them. The game kind of does force you to do that a lot of the time. There's no real option to avoid getting hurt. Oh, I just shot food. It could be Gauntlet 2 is the one that introduced the gradual shooting of food. Okay, I'm almost dead already. I'm going to pump in a quarter. Watch. See, my health just went up by quite a bit. Okay, I got to get to these generators or I'm going to have to pump in another quarter. Oof. Alright, that was painful. That was like a quarter of a quarter just that one little fight. have trouble actually aiming straight. I keep going diagonal. So I gotta get better at that. There's some food, and the food is holding in the ghosts. I gotta do it. The treasure's blocking them too. That's kind of funny. Gotta get those generators. They're the horrible thing that pumps out the monster. Oh my god. Alright, I guess I'll just keep going forward. They're beating me with their clubs. The grunts. Valkyrie's about to die. Not if a quarter can help it. 25 cents for the win. So would this be my fourth quarter? So it would already be $1 spent on this game if I were playing in that bowling alley. But I'd probably be playing with other people, and having them help me out would help me out. The game doesn't scale in the sense that monsters get more difficult as you play with more players, I think. I think in the design they figured, well, if 4 people are playing, then that's 4 quarters off the bat. So no need to make the game harder with more players. They'll just kind of naturally get more money anyway. Oof. By the way, there's one game on my list that I was really excited to play, and I might still play it, but it requires an analog stick or a simulation of one. So I'm gonna have to use a simulation of one, which is gonna be terrible probably. But it's a game I didn't even know existed. Can you guess which game I'm talking about? If you were paying attention, you know which of the 2 games use an analog stick. Okay, I found a warp to level 8, so I'm just going to do it. Actually, I didn't know what that tip meant, even though I played this game a bunch. Stalling will cause doors to open. Okay. It's saying you can't just wait around because the doors are going to open anyway. Even if you don't use a key, maybe. I didn't know that, actually, or I didn't pay attention to that hint or something. Here we have sorcerers. They go invisible. And you can't shoot them while they're invisible, I think. So they're kind of going in and out of existence constantly. Okay, I got armor. That's good. Oh, here's death. Do I have magic? No. Let's kill these demon generators here. These guys are demons. We have a lot of new guys on this level. There's the lobbers. They throw these balls at me from over the wall. So they're kind of a pain. I guess I have to just face death. Oh, I don't have the key, so I guess not. You can shoot diagonally through these gaps. Sometimes there's conveniently a generator right in the way that you can shoot. Right here, though, I'm going to get killed doing it because the lobbers keep throwing things at me. Ugh, so ridiculous, this game. It's, again, a total quarter muncher. It's like, by design, they just wanted to drain you of your quarters with an impressive game that would keep you coming back for more. These red glowing things are teleporters, by the way. You can jump from one to another if you touch them. Ow, and I'm getting low on health once again. Okay, let's pump in a quarter. Good thing I'm rich. Transporters move you to the closest visible transport. Okay. Oh, here's death. Okay, I got a potion, which was conveniently placed right in front of death, and then I used it to kill death. I have a shield. I wish I could block the shots of the lobbers with my shield by just facing it, kind of Zelda style. Oh yeah, this level wraps around, doesn't it? Okay, I'm remembering this now. I haven't played this one in a while. Okay, so I need to find another teleporter, probably, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I probably should have just kept going left, probably. Can I go in here? No, I can go in here, but it has to be... the closest one that's visible it's going to take you to. So I want to get in this layer right above me or below me. Oh, I'm stalling so a door opened, I think. Ooh, infinite, infinite. I think it's infinite. No, it's not infinite. Okay. Die grunt generator. Oh god, death is back. This is the death I found originally. That's right. This is the door that opened because I stalled. Okay, so I gotta run past death, I guess. Maybe a grunt will block him. Yeah, traps make walls disappear. Okay, so I opened some walls with a trap. Okay, death. I hate you, death. Okay, where am I trying to go now? I guess I gotta go on these teleporters. No, I want to go in that. No, it didn't work. Okay. Death again. Go away, death. Okay, I'm not even sure where I'm supposed to go. Okay, I can't do anything else up there, so it has to be back right. Must be something with those teleporters. The key is in the teleporters. But I need to get where these ghosts are to kill them. But it puts me up here. Maybe because there's so many ghosts filling the area that I can't fit in there. So I can kill the ghosts this way and kill the bones. And then maybe I can fit in there. Oh, there's more bones here. But also I can kill these bones through the diagonal while the lobbers pummel me. Okay. We're wearing them down. Hopefully I can teleport in there at least. Looks like I gotta I have to push it off the screen and then go back. Okay, so I'm in the section I wanted to go into. I think I'll finish looking to the right first. Yeah, because it's treasure. So this is like a little maze you have to navigate. It's like a little puzzle. And meanwhile, your health is ticking while the lobbers shoot you in the meantime. So your health goes down and down and down if you take a while. Gotta get the generators. Alright. Grunts and demons, they clobber you with clubs. Death can't get me, haha. For now, anyway. Death always comes for you. Eventually. So this is a game I can pretty much play for hours because it's fun. It's more fun with friends, but it's still fun to just kind of hack and slash until you pass out. I'll probably just give it a few more minutes though. Maybe finish this level. Maybe the next one. Also, when you're playing with friends, you have to coordinate your scrolling, so you're yelling, you know, go left, you idiot. Because if you're trying to pull the scrolling in opposite directions, you'll be stuck and perhaps getting killed by monsters in the meantime. Exit. It only took me like 10 minutes. Have friends join in at any time. It's a subtle hint. Hey, we want more of your money. Okay, I guess I gotta open this door, so here we go. The generators do force you to be aggressive more often than not, because if you try to fall back and shoot monsters as they advance, well, the generators keep making more. So you gotta charge through. Oops, I opened a door that I didn't want to. You waste keys opening the useless doors, which can potentially make it so that you don't have keys for something better.
Valkyrie, your life force is running out.
Oh, shut up. We'll go to pile of deaths. Let's get the food. Oh, I shot it. That's when everybody gets mad at me. Okay, I'm gonna let myself die and try the warrior. 30 seconds. Charge! Okay, the warrior is up. Let me slide my chair over 2 feet. Not even. Warrior chop.
Come on, baby, destroy it.
Treasure. So, the warrior's pros and cons. He can kill things faster in melee, just moving into someone. I think his shots are more powerful too than the Valkyrie. Maybe he shoots slower though? I don't really remember all the differences. Seems like he's shooting a little slower. But it seems like I'm plowing through guys better. Although I need food badly already, okay. Alright, this will probably be the end of me, so I can move on to the next game. What time are we at? We're at 9:40. Yeah, I have to move on, unfortunately. Unless we want to make this a Gauntlet stream, which is totally reasonable. But I do want to explore more games from 85. God, it's getting brutal, isn't it? Let's get food, magic, blast him. Oh, I could have had more deaths on the screen. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Alright. Enter my initials. That's all for Gauntlet. Show us the mage. Well, unfortunately, I can't, Arturo, because I was trying to explain before, but I probably did a poor job of it. Each controller is kind of hardwired to one character, and I only have 2 controllers, so I can only play the first 2 guys. But at some point, I want to get my system worked out so I can plug in some Xbox controllers, and we can play 4-player games that way. Or just use the 3rd and 4th controllers that way. Gauntlet 2, though, they had that improvement. They let you select a character. So you could, just, the first controller could be the wizard, the second could be the warrior, whatever. Alright. Moving on, Ghosts and Goblins. This is a game that's going to have me... Oops, wrong button. It's going to have me cursing out loud, probably. I've played Ghouls and Ghosts on this stream before. It was not fun. Although after the beatdown that I received in Choplifter, this may be relatively easy. Not really, though. This is a hard game. A little background on this one. I've played it before. I had the home versions. I had the Commodore 64 version. And that one was pretty bad. It had a lot of flicker and very stiff controls. There was not even a jump button, so you had to move up like in the other game I was playing. And the NES version was a lot better. I played that one. I borrowed it from a neighborhood friend. I dedicated it like a Saturday to it, I believe, and I still didn't finish it. I got very far, I recall, but it gets really difficult. Even the beginning's difficult, though. Okay, we have jump and shoot. Oop. I mean, these zombies, even at the beginning, they're merciless. They just pop out of the ground anywhere. It could be underneath you. That torch, by the way, is like the worst weapon in the game. Maybe in certain situations it's okay, but overall I hate it. So I'm going to try to jump over it. Okay. The best weapon is probably I believe the shield, which is actually an offensive weapon. You don't protect yourself with the shield, you throw it. I guess like Captain America. This guy, I don't like this guy. Nope. There are tricks to him. Don't remember the patterns very much though. He does swoop down on you like that, that's for sure. And then you got birds and stuff harassing you at the same time. Look at this guy, he's terrible. Ah, my goodness. Give me that. Okay, I got my armor back at least. And now I lost it again. Okay. I think these guys you can only shoot from the back because they have those shields. So in this universe, shields can be defensive, but not when you get them. And I just died. Oh, is the stream... Okay, hold on. So, sorry about that. The stream is stuck. What the heck? Okay, can you hear the sound in real time still? Okay, let me try to figure this out. Please stay tuned. Okay, so, sheesh, I don't know what the heck happened. I tried reconnecting my network stuff, the stream. I tried reconnecting the stream to YouTube, and then I realized in OBS, which is my streaming software, it takes the video input from my RetroPie unit, and I can see it on my screen, and that's what's getting fed to YouTube. So basically, that weird issue, you could see my character and a couple other things, but everything else was black. That was what the video capture device was feeding to my computer, so it wasn't a network issue. So that's very weird, to say the least. I guess I'll give this game one more try, and if it happens again, I'll just play another game. Very strange, very strange. I guess it could be the emulator is doing something funky that I don't understand. So on my screen, my RetroPie's monitor, I was seeing the game in real time, all the monsters in the backgrounds and everything, and yet what was being fed to my computer via the video capture device was just what you saw. It was just like my guy sitting there frozen with a black screen and everything. I don't understand that really, but let's give it one more shot. Thanks for rejoining. Okay. Oh, was it showing that the whole time? I'm seeing it again now. Okay, there's something weird going on. Probably, I guess it's probably some weird emulation issue, like, or the way the game is drawing to the screen or something. I don't know. I'm gonna try another emulator. How about that? And if that doesn't work, we'll just give up. So there's multiple emulators I can use here. I was using MAME 2003. That's kind of my default. I could try the more recent MAME 2010. Was it doing that from the very beginning before? It looked like it did it that time from the very beginning. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, very weird. I see on my in OBS, I only see my guy standing there in front of a black background, basically. But in the game, everything's working. All right, let's quit it. Something to resolve another day. I don't want to force everybody to be my guinea pigs. So let's try Gradius now. I haven't played Gradius before. I got this thinking it was another game another kind of shooter game, and I realized, yeah, it does this for some reason. So I'll just speak while the countdown's going. I was thinking of Gyrus. Long story short, Gyrus is a really cool game where it's like a shooter, but you go around in a circle, and these ships come at you from the center, and it's just like you rotate around the circle. And I don't know, it's really a really cool, different shooter game. This one is different. I thought it was that at first, but I never played this one before. I just launched it. You know, again, I've been launching games for like 5 seconds just to make sure the controls work. So it looks like a more standard R-type kind of game. If you look at the bottom, you can apparently get different power-ups like speed up, missile, double shot, laser. At least I'm assuming double means like a double shot. And I think if you get these strings of guys, you get these power-ups. If you shoot them, you can get the power-up. I noticed that I'm very slow moving at the moment. So it might be a good idea to get a speed power-up if possible. But the power-up providers keep eluding me now. Here's some. Actually, is there another button? Gradius, Andy has messaged me. You can join the chat, by the way, Andy. Ooh, getting distracted by Andy. It's your fault, Andy, that I died. But yeah, basically I was suggesting to join the YouTube chat so we can all hang out, but whatever you want to do. No pressure. If you have any tips, Andy, by the way, I'm all ears. I have never played this one. Oh, you can't touch the bottom. I guess that should be obvious. Okay, I got a missile, I think. Oh. I think I found the button to drop the missile. Okay, cool. What I think. Is it infinite, or do you have ammo? Let's just keep pounding it and see. Yeah, this missile is definitely great for shooting the guys along the bottom. It actually skims the ground, as you can see. Oh, not the volcano, apparently. Or whatever this mountain is, I guess. Not a volcano. Oof, thought I was gonna die there. Whoa. I need something to shoot upward, too. Okay, here we have bullet hell. Common adjective for these kind of games lately is bullet hell. If you have to dodge like a million bullets in a game, bullet hell. Okay, volcanoes or something. Okay, am I killing them? Kill the rocks? I don't. Oh. Okay, it's like popcorn shooting up everywhere. Oof, that was hard. Go upper left. Get option then laser. I don't know what that means. I'm not necessarily seeing your chats in real time because I have to turn my head to my laptop, which is to the left of me. So if you say do this, I might not understand what you're referring to, unfortunately. But welcome, Andy, also known as SC Nuke. The game keeps freezing, says Rob. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, Rob. Okay, it says I have an excellent connection. Yeah, I see in the preview it's free. Okay, that's great. Well, technical issues abound. Hooray. Okay, I gotta kill rocks apparently. I don't know how to dodge them. Whoa. Okay, I'm not hurting this guy, so I have to do something different. Oh, I crashed into a mountain. Alright, so, it's a still image. Great. Okay. What to do about that, though? Alright, I'm gonna try something. Please pardon the temporary disruption. Okay, looks like we're back. Sorry for that. I fiddled with a bunch of things. I got Rob Bob asking me if we're still streaming. Let me reply to that. Yes, rejoin, please. I don't know what the issue was, but I fiddled with a bunch of things like reconnecting to Wi-Fi. And it seems like restarting OBS fixed it. So OBS is the streaming software I use. Okay, it looks like I'm having an issue again. I don't know. It looks like the issue is between my RetroPie unit and my computer somehow. OBS shows stills once in a while. I'll try quitting a few things that I shouldn't leave running probably. But I don't know if it's gonna help. Like my 8,000 Chrome tabs that I usually leave open. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I don't know what else to do. Okay, it's freezing again. Great. Okay. Maybe I will try to scale down the resolution. That could help. I'm playing games that are low res to begin with, so maybe we don't really care. Alright. I do hear my wife's voice. Maybe she's consuming all the bandwidth by, no, that doesn't really make sense because it seems to be a problem between, again, the RetroPie unit and my laptop, or the laptop itself, perhaps, rather than a network issue. Okay, so far it seems smoother. I'm going to give it 1 minute. Sorry for the technical difficulties. That's life sometimes. So yeah, it's 640 by 480 now, scaled up. I think it's scaled up, I'm not sure. but you're not going to get better than 640 by 480. And this game certainly is not better than 640 by 480. So to you, the viewer, it probably doesn't make a difference. Okay, let's try this one more time. Gradius, let's go. Alright. Get back here, get back here. Don't miss that one. Ooh, it's hard to get these guys. I have speed up apparently, yet I feel super slow. Oh, do I have to press the button? Oh. I was wondering if I had to press the same button I was using before for the missile to speed myself up. But then I died while I was trying to figure that out. You're definitely very slow to begin with, for sure. Hold on, I pressed the third button, it did something. Oh, a third button. Okay, now I can shoot upward and forward. Cool. But I feel like my forward shot is much weaker now because of this weapon. Okay, I pressed that third button again, and now I'm using the missile. So the third button must be to activate, I guess. Activate the currently selected power-up, perhaps? Let's try it now that laser is selected. Well, now I keep changing it because I'm... Okay, I have a question mark. Let's press it. Okay. Not sure what that did. Too bad Konami code doesn't work. Is this a Konami game, by the way? I think I missed the company. Whoa. Because now that I have the missile, I can get the potatoes that way. Or the popcorn nuggets. Ah! Jesus Christ. Okay, last time I was trying to figure out how to actually hit this guy. Ah, so slow, so I gotta get the speed up power up for sure. It looks like it's highlighted down below, do I? Oh, it's a yet another button? Now, Andy, you had this for NES, so obviously you didn't have like 4 or more buttons, but I have found that there's at least 4 buttons in this arcade version of the game. Unless you selected start, but I would imagine one of them would have to be allocated to pausing. But unfortunately, I don't have the missile. Maybe I do. What do I have? Double? I'm pressing buttons randomly again. Okay, now I turn on double. But that doesn't help me too much. I had to go down. I guess you really need to be able to shoot downward with the missile. Or those popcorn rocks will kill you. I had the missile and then I died. Okay, I think I'm gonna give up and move on. Good game. Probably worth some further attention later. Some further practice. Green Beret. This is the game that was also known as Russian Attack. I can only speculate why there are 2 different names. I was thinking about this earlier. One, because maybe they released this in countries friendly to Russia, if not Russia itself, so they didn't want to make the bad guy sound Russian. 2, maybe the pun was lost on certain people in certain countries because it's actually spelled Rush, R-U-S-H, and attack. Or actually, it's not and, it's the letter N, Russian Attack. So maybe people in Japan just wouldn't really get that pun. I don't know. So anyway, this is Green Beret, a game that I have also never played. Except for 5 seconds just to test the control. You have to rescue the captives, apparently, who are tied to posts. So at first you stab. And you can get a gun and shoot people with it, as you do with guns. Oh, this is actually a flamethrower. Oh, I guess I was out of flamethrower. I pressed the button like 3 times and nothing happened. That guy's taking a nap. Okay, flamethrower. Now, does anybody see ammo for this flamethrower? Because I don't. But it seems like I only had a few shots with it. Cool, I got a... No, can I get that? I guess not. Okay. I guess that's a fixed artillery thingy or mortar or something. Look, they're all aiming upward while I can just duck and do that. Not aiming upward, but higher than me. Oh, okay. Don't step on the landmines, Mark. Okay, I can climb up here on these trucks that have big missiles on them. Big Russian missiles, presumably. That's the flamethrower guy again. He takes naps on trucks. Oh, I have 3. Okay, I see in the lower left, you have 3 shots with the flamethrower only. Good thing you can turn around very quickly. I guess I'll... Oof. Okay. I was gonna say I'm gonna save the flamethrower for a more opportune moment, and then I died. Oops, I quit by accident. I want to try again. Although I'm starting to realize it's getting late quick, so I can't allocate too much time to each game. I usually abort Monday MAME around 10:30ish. I could push it to 11, but it is a school night, if you will. Okay, one more round of Russian attack. The flamethrower guy who doesn't use his flamethrower, and I'm dead. I had always heard of this game because I thought the name was funny, so it kind of stuck with me. The Russian attack name, not Green Beret. But I never played it. It's available for NES, I recall, or was it available? Whoa! Okay, I landed on his head, so I died. Go figure. Okay, we have landmines here. Let's go up above. I wonder if you can jump from one truck to another. I tried just there, but I didn't quite make it. Flamethrower guy. I love that I'm just crouching and stabbing their kneecaps or their ankles. Why do I feel like one of these things is going to fry my face? Okay, what do we have, a boss? Whoa! Okay, so far it's just morons running at me, but oh, okay, we got a Kung Fu guy here, okay. The enemies can walk on the landmine, but you can't. Good point. Alright, I'm gonna quit. It was interesting. I don't know if I'm gonna give that one a shot again. It didn't really seem that good, but a little different, I guess. Next up, we're gonna do Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke is kind of like that Commando game, although again I've only played it for like 5 seconds. But there's 3 different buttons. Again, look, if you're playing in Japan, you're a criminal. But anyway, you press one of 3 buttons to shoot. Middle one makes you shoot forward, and left and right make you shoot up left and up right, sort of. Okay, this is another Capcom game. Maybe that's why they had the same warning about not being Japanese. And I guess I have to kill this guy or capture him. He has a shotgun or a Winchester rifle or something. His name is Winchester, perhaps. So you just kind of walk upwards constantly. You cannot slow down if you want to. And you shoot one of these 3 directions. Which is kind of interesting. It reminds me of the twin stick games like Robotron 2084 and Smash TV. Except you're limited to just 3 directions. Oof. See, that guy got kind of right next to me, which was hard to shoot him. So I guess you have to kind of stop them from getting to that point, or you're in trouble. Boots, give me the boots. Oh, I missed the boots. They probably make you faster, but I didn't really notice last time. Okay, now I get some boots. Oh, I can't get them. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, they got too close again. It's rough when they get close. Alright, yeah, I am definitely faster with the boots. you mash the buttons, you kind of have a good spray in several directions. Oh, we got Mohawk. Oh, they're Indians. Okay. Oof, damn. Okay. I'll give it one more go. Again, not a game I've played before, but I have found this on lists of best games from 1985. Not an easy game. I guess most of these are pretty hard. Oof. What are those symbols of? Oh, I guess those are my lives. I was saying above the high score, there's 2 hearts and one that looks like a telephone with a plus sign on it, but I think that's my grave of my lost life or something. No, because it's the same now that I died. It didn't change. I wish I did have twin sticks. Oh, damn. Okay, so this is one of the games, if you go to the edge of the screen, you can just be murdered mercilessly. Okay, that is Gunsmoke. By Capcom, 1985. Another game I'm terrible at. My excuse, of course, is I haven't actually played it before, so... Is one of those wanted guys a ninja? I didn't know there were ninjas in the Wild West. Alright, next up is Ninja Princess. This goes along with Cosmo Police Galavan in that it is a game I have never even heard of before. In this game you are a ninja as well as a princess. Ninja Princess by Sega. So here's a little demo. Again, I played this for 5 seconds. So it's basically a bunch of ninjas coming at you, and you throw shuriken at them. And some of them throw shuriken at you, or they try to stab you, like what happened to the guy in the demo. Look, it says Princess's Adventure starts. Oh, I lost my chat window. Okay, here we go. I'm back with the chat window. I'm gonna throw stars at these guys. Get away from me. Oh, there's a black bag. What does that do? Just points? I have a time limit at the bottom, you can see. So I have to keep that in mind. I got a fan, I think. It's just points. Oh, the white ninja got me. With his dagger or katana or something. Oh, I have that button too. Oh, that makes you change weapons? So it's a bigger shot. Oh, this guy's a rock who turns into a ninja. What the hell? I should preemptively shoot every rock. I guess. Geez, I thought I shot. Okay, I guess you can't kill them while they're in rock form. I thought I would kill him before he could ambush me, but no such luck. What was that? Was that Tanuki Mario? All right, gotta give that one another shot. Princess's Adventure starts. Yeah, there's Tanuki Mario. I really don't know what that was. It just disappears in a flash. I can't really see it, but it looks like a statue. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. No, get away, get away, get away. Ha! It's a black screen. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I have some issues and they're not network related. I don't really get it. Because again, I see an OBS, I got a black screen, that means something. But again, same thing between RetroPie and my laptop. I don't know which part is bad. Something I have to play with, I guess. Let's try removing the video capture device and re-adding it. I don't know. So please hold a moment. This is the last thing I expected to be the issue. I would think it would always be my network, if anything. Okay, so in OBS I saw the image still for a moment. You know what? It could just be a cable's loose. Let me reconnect everything. I don't know. I didn't think of that. So I'm going to reconnect every video cable involved here, and there are numerous. There's USB, HDMI here, HDMI there, USB-C there. Okay. I have reconnected everything except in the back of the Raspberry Pi unit. Okay, let's see if that's any better, I guess. Let's try a little more Ninja Princess Lady. Okay, it's black screen again. I don't know. Yay for technical issues. Gonna remove the device again. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I know nobody wants to sit around while someone fiddles with garbage. Okay, I have a screen again. Let's see how long it lasts. Okay, Princess, this is an adventure. You can probably hear my whole cabinet wobble. When I do these quick jerks, it makes the whole thing wobble. Okay, I got the more powerful shuriken. Okay, this guy's a ninja rock. Oh, this guy's a ninja rock too. Oh, you damn ninja rocks. Come out, come out. I know you're there. Yeah, you too, moron. No, no. Really, most of the wobbling of the cabinet is the plexiglass screen I have in front of the monitor. Oh, look at this guy. What's going on here? It's a boss or something? No, no, no. Oh, he doesn't hurt you. He doesn't kill you by touching you. But this spinning sword thing is definitely going to kill me. See? Wow. No, 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 no. Black thingy. Oh. Tough game. I guess they all are. Oh, a spinning sword, man. Ooh. Okay, let's move on. It seems like the stream is stable. It looks like it from my point of view, anyway. Hopefully I don't jinx it by saying that. Okay, next on the agenda, 1985's Paperboy. Now, Paperboy, I think this is a game other people have, like everyone else has played too, but I thought that about Gauntlet. I had this for Commodore 64 and NES, and that was pretty good, but I launched this yesterday again for like 5 seconds just to test the controls, and I found it very awkward to steer. Maybe I'm just rusty, maybe it's the arcade edition. Let's just jump in. I was like wobbling all weird directions and stuff, I don't know. Maybe it's easier with a D-pad. Hero Paperboy stops thief. So for those not in the know, you have to deliver your newspapers to the houses that subscribe, and to the ones that don't subscribe, you're supposed to trash them. Trash the house by throwing newspapers at like the windows and stuff. I guess the colored ones are... Oh, okay, it's making me lean to the left even though I don't turn left, so that's probably my issue. I'm stuck wobbling to the... Okay, now wobbling to the right. I don't know. It's definitely different controls than I'm used to. So you gotta get it in there. Newspaper, except for the unsubscribers. See, I just killed a subscribers window, so that was bad. That's an unsubscriber. Or non-subscriber. Okay, I'm out of paper, so I gotta get one of these bundles. Yeah, the steering is definitely different than what I remember. Oh, I missed another bundle. And I got killed by a car. No. Why do I have a box on my head? Paperboy calls it quits. Worst ever, claims irate customer. That customer must have been comic book guy. He was like worst Paperboy ever. I didn't mean to quit, so let's try again. Paperboy.
Risking his life for the public's right to be informed, Paperboy rides the sidewalk to this land. Papers.
I was just listening to that beautiful voiceover. Okay, so we have 2 good, 1 bad. So let's try to deliver it actually this time. To the 2 good. Okay, we're going steady, steady, steady.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we got one. Let's avoid the hydrant. Steady, steady. Missed. Let's kill some windows. Oh, I missed the bundle. I went off the curb. Alright. Oh. Okay, okay. No, 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 no. I don't know how the collision detection is, so I have to be very careful. Okay, okay. No, give me that. Oh, go away. Stop that. Give me that. Oh. Whew. Let's go like snail's pace. Oh. Sheesh. Oh no. I like how the entire newspaper is dedicated to the paper boy who is terrible. I didn't find this nearly as hard on NES or Commodore. and/or I'm just rusty. I don't know. It's like I can't really go straight very reliably, so until I can do that, I think I'm going to be suffering here. Did this one have an analog stick and I'm just struggling because I don't know. I don't think it would make sense to have an analog stick, but I feel very awkward steering this thing. Whoa!
Whoa, where am I?
Whee! Oops, I broke a good house. Okay, I'm gonna give up so you don't see me die repeatedly, as is a common theme tonight. Next up, it is Space Harrier. This is one of the games that uses an analog stick that I don't think is going to be too playable without it, but I'm going to give it a shot. It's a good game, though, and I had the sequel for Sega Genesis. Really cool style to it. It's like a shooter where you're just this dude flying around and you shoot things. But the way it works is if you let go of the stick, you go to the center, and then you can pull the stick in any direction, any of the 8 directions. And the farther you pull it, the more you pull it determines how far in that direction you go with the analog stick. With the digital thing, the emulator has to kind of fake it, so it'll be like if I want to just gently move one direction, I have to tap repeatedly. So it's going to be very, very awkward, but I'll give it a shot. Oh, nothing's working actually. Okay, I thought it was before. All right, I think when I was trying to set up my Xbox controller, it was I ruined the control somehow. Okay, so I can use the keyboard and my joystick's button. That's all I can do. All right, let's do it. I can't go left though, only up, right, and down. That's going to be a problem. Only I can't go left. That's kind of silly. All right, let's jump in the controls. Actually, we can probably do something about this. Input for this game. So we're going to decrement the x-axis by left. No, it doesn't register. Okay. Let's try again. No, nothing works. Okay. Alright, not going to fiddle with that. It'll have to wait for another time. Good game, though. Too bad. And I suspect we'll be in a similar situation with The Empire Strikes Back. But I'll try it real quick. This is the game I was most excited about, by the way, because this is something I had never even heard of. I never heard of this one until I started Googling for the best games from 1985. Now, I had definitely played the original 1983 Star Wars. And by the way, this is a vector game, if you can't tell. Which is awesome, of course, because vectors are awesome. But apparently this was a modification for the original Star Wars. So, if you run an arcade, you can order this board and you plug it in or replace the old one. I'm not sure which. And according to Wikipedia, basically, it was not too successful because nobody wanted to sort of replace their existing Star Wars game, which was a guaranteed moneymaker, with this one. I've never heard of the game Empire Strikes Back, Andy. I've heard of the movie, of course. So basically, because you had to replace your existing Star Wars unit with this one, not too many arcade owners bothered. Let's try it. Yeah, I kind of ruined the controls when trying to set up the Xbox controller with this one as well. I'll give it a quick attempt, but I don't want to expect too much here. Hey, we're getting some progress. Okay, now it's not registering the y-axis, so I'll just move left and right. Alright, so this doesn't sound good. The audio's terrible and can't seem to set it up. Am I actually playing? Must be the demo.
And I'm sure Skywalker is with me.
Whoa,
We'll find it in Skywalker.
this sounds like a robot's dying words or something. Okay, so something to look into for another time again. Oh look, I was going on the x-axis for a second there, but then I got game over. This title screen right here looks awesome.
That leads to the dark side.
Okay, another time for that one. That leaves us just with Yie Ar Kung Fu. This is a game again that I had for a home system, but not arcade. I had this one for Commodore 64 as well. And it kind of is like, kind of like a precursor to Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and all that. Your characters are much smaller though. You don't get to choose your character, but you kind of go through one enemy at a time. Most of them are named after the weapon they use. But this guy is Buchu. Buchu just flies his fat body at you. And it's not letting me jump the way I want to, but okay. Okay, now I can jump. Okay, Buchu, take that. Star throws stars at you. Nuncha uses nunchucks. So a star, you gotta jump around a lot because she throws these stars. And when you're getting close, you give her a good punch or kick. You have really epic jumps in this game, by the way. It reminds me of like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or something like that. So I was able to beat this game on Commodore. I would not anticipate that tonight. I don't think that'll happen tonight. But I got past the first guy, at least, on my first attempt. So that's something. Take that star. She turns your butt your way, I noticed. Okay, Nuncha. Okay, there's a trick to Nuncha, I think, but I don't remember. Ooh, he's very jumpy. This game does not support two-player, though. If it does, it's just kind of the alternating version, not like two people fighting each other. Okay, I almost beat Nuncha here. Oh, but I am almost dead too, hence the siren blaring. Okay. Nuncha goes down. Pole is terrible. It took me like 100 tries in the old game, because he hits you, and he gets you locked up in his grip. I don't think I'm going to survive this guy, probably, actually. Okay. He's escapable. And on Commodore, if he hit you, he would just repeatedly get you until you died, and there was like no way out of it. Okay, I'm still going to die, though. He's like Billy, what's the guy from King of Fighters? What's your Billy Kane? He's a precursor to Billy Kane, I guess. He was in Fatal Fury too, I think. So again, I think my best tactic is to just fly over his head and confuse him. Once I like stand still too much, he just gets me. I guess I'm in a blocking position like this, but I don't think it does anything. It must be able to possible to block him sometimes. Okay, I'm dead. Billy Kane. My name is Oolong, by the way, so I'm named after tea. Hadouken! Nope, it didn't work. I tried the downward, forward arc, and punch. It did not Hadouken. Oh, no, go away, Pole. I guess if your mother names you Pole, you'd better fight with a pole. Or if your name is Nuncha, you'd better learn to wield the nunchucks. Nunchaku. Yeah, whenever I go toe-to-toe like that, I just get killed, so I guess there's no point in doing that. Just fly around forever. Oh, alright. I'm still alive, apparently. I would think I would get a game over by now. If I could figure out the blocking better, that might help. So. I don't know, I get in the blocking position, but he just seems to hit me anyway. That time it didn't work even though I pulled back. I don't know. I guess you gotta hit up and left? Okay, you only block for a moment, it looks like. You can't hold a block, I think. So you would have to time it just right. Going down, Pole. I don't care if you are Polish. No. Alright. You're getting tedious, Pole. Maybe I'm the tedious one here. I don't know. Okay. Oh, I just needed one more hit. Almost had him. Alright, that's all I've got, folks, from 1985. If you're watching this not live, I'd love to hear suggestions of what I did better and entered my initials. I don't remember playing this before. Maybe I did. Anyway, if you're watching this recorded and not live, feel free to leave a comment recommending games from 1985 that I missed or that you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'll probably choose another year for next time or another kind of theme entirely. I don't know how to get out of this. Yeah, so maybe we'll try another year. It could be 83, it could be 95, I don't know. If I pick a recent year, it seemed like in recent years everything is like a mobile game. Like last time I went to an arcade with my son for a birthday party, probably about 5 years ago at this point, it was like there was a giant version of Fruit Ninja and Temple Run and all those mobile games that were popular like probably more than 5 years at this point. But it was like everything was like that. It was just like an enlarged version of a mobile game. So I'm going to be a curmudgeon and say everything was better back in the day. That's all I've got for 1985. Shall we revisit one more before we go? Or just call it a game, call it a show? I wouldn't mind getting better at Gradius. Actually, now that I've probably fixed the video issue, why don't we give Ghosts and Goblins one more try? But after all this time, I need a quick bathroom pit stop, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? Um, yeah, let's just jump into some ghouls and ghosts, and I think it's gonna work now. I can't guarantee anything, but it's apparently just I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what the issue was. I restarted OBS though when it was acting up last time, so was it? I don't know. I kind of thought OBS was very reliable though, so I'm a little surprised. Oh, now I'm seeing buffering issues. Oh, great. So now the network is becoming an issue. Hopefully not permanently. Let me just keep an eye on the stream for a moment. Alright, I guess we'll just do it. Okay, Ghosts and Goblins, here we go. Alright, I see our stream is lagging again. I don't know what the issue is. Is like the game breaking it? That doesn't seem to make sense. It does. Sorry, I'm dying because I'm keeping an eye on the stream. Okay. I'll give it one more attempt to fix the network. And then I'm giving up. Okay, sorry about that. It's one thing after another, isn't it? It looks like it's stable. No, maybe it's not. I don't know. I'll try reducing the res again. 640 by 480, here we go. Okay. Let's just give it a minute to prove it's stable. Okay, I think we're looking a little better now. Let's go. Okay, last game, people. Sorry for the technical issues yet again. Oh, that was not fair. Come on, really? Okay, I'm already reduced to my underwear state. Oh, come on. Yeesh. Okay, we need a suit of armor because it's cold in our underwear. Why did that zombie go out of the sky? He like dug into the sky. Okay, we got this jerko. No. When he goes along the ground like that, you can't jump over him, so you really have to finish him off. Like just kind of pound the button into him. Okay, I'm stuck with the torch now. So the torch, it seems maybe less bad than I remember it, but I remembered it having a horrible arc. It does have an arc still, but it doesn't seem that bad, and it kind of explodes in a fire, which might be good. I don't know. Oof. I was stuck crouching for some reason. Take that, you bird. This guy again. Ah, jeez. So, that guy will be the death of me, literally. Do I still have the torch? I guess I do. I did last time. I mean, it's not as bad as I remember, but I think the lance is still better. The dagger is really nice. It shoots fast. You can keep pounding on the button. Yes, dagger is very good. I will hold on to this one. No. Woo. Alright, Mr. Demon. First of all, it's not fair that the zombies keep coming. Okay, I killed them. Hooray. Oh, what was that garbage? You have to move along with the platform? I don't remember that at all. What? I don't think it even did that the last time, because I got to that part. You guys probably couldn't see, though, because of the stream error. Okay, I'm going to try this game one more time. Could it be because I was touching the left side that it... Okay, none of the buttons work. Okay. I have to reset it, apparently. I don't know. I don't even know how I reset it. Alright. There's me hanging out in my underwear with my chick. Oh, demon stole my chick. Better put on the armor. No. That's one of my downfalls is I try to move and I wind up ducking by accident. So when they appear on me, I kind of go, no, and I get stuck ducking. So that's something I have to correct for. This game is brutal. Really brutal. And I literally don't know what you're supposed to do with that swoop he does. Again, maybe you just have to have damaged him enough that you can kill him off. Can you run to the left? I don't know. I guess if you maybe you can anticipate it and you react in time, you can run to the left really quick. I don't know. Whew. But back in the day, we didn't say, "Oh, this game is brutal. I'm just gonna not play it." We were more persistent back then, I think. Maybe because pretty much everything was some degree of brutal. Oh, I got the fire. Why did I do that? Armor, yes. Okay, he's dead at least. But I am naked. What? Doesn't it go all the way to the left? It just like turned around? Okay. Oof. Okay, so when you're kind of in that half ladder position, it does miss you. The plant's shot, that is. Feed me Seymour. See, that time it behaves differently, the platform. That's weird. I'm gonna watch that on the replay to figure out what the hell happened. Is it just random? That's especially evil if it's random. Like how far it goes left before it turns around. That's not nice. I pressed. Because when I pounded on that button a few times, shooting that ghost. All right, that's how these games are, though. All right, with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I do like the pseudo Baroque music it has on the high score screen. Okay, that's all, folks. I will not continue. I will take votes in the comments. You can leave it on my YouTube video itself of what theme to play next week. Should we just go with another year? And if so, choose a year for me, please. Just pick a, just type 1991 or whatever you're interested in. Or if you're not interested in that, then I could just pick something myself. Pick randomly. I could play games made by just maybe Capcom or Konami or whatever. I could play games for a particular system. I don't only play strictly MAME on this stream, even though it's called Monday MAME. I sometimes just go to just use my left and right directional here, and I could play an old Super Nintendo game or something. Look, there's Gradius 3. Huh. I didn't even know I had that. But I just played 1 for the first time. I could play 3 sometime soon. I have turbo graphics. I've got all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been fun. It is time to wrap it up, though. So have a good night. And by the way, I do have a stream on Saturday in which I play mostly FTL. But I think I'm going to throw in another random rotating PC game, like kind of play 2 different games. All right. Again, the stream is buffering, so that's an extra sign to wrap it up. So have a good night. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. This is Mark W. signing off.